for my potion creations, I'm going to start by brainstorming what type of power I want my potion to give me. So first, I'm gonna make a list of potions I think would be pretty cool to have. So maybe a potion of invisibility. Maybe a potion of super strength. Flying potion. And maybe talking to animals. That would be fun. Alright, I have a couple of ideas. I'm going to pick one or two to kind of brainstorm a little bit further. And I think I'm going to choose flying and super strength. The next step after I figure out which potions I'm going to move on to is to make a list of four ingredients that will go into this special superpower potion. These ingredients can be real things or they could be imaginary things. You decide. And I think so for super strength, I'm going to put ogre eyes, dragon scales. I'm trying to think of things that might make you think of strong or I'm trying to think of things that might go into a super strength potion if it existed. Maybe, and something that would be fun to draw too. Maybe fizzy swamp water. And bubbles of steel. Alright, so I have my 4 for super strength. For flying, I'm thinking dragonfly wings. Essence of wind. Remember, it doesn't have to be a real thing. This is a magical potion. The ingredients can be kind of magical too. A tuft of cloud. And feathers of a griffin. So I need to come up with what each of these would look like and pick some unique looking potion bottles or ingredient containers to put each of these ingredients in. The other thing I need to do is come up with what the potion will look like in the end. So a total of 5 bottles, 4 for the ingredients and 1 for the potion itself. Now I can keep sketching on my sketchbook. I still really can't decide between these two because I think some of these would be really fun to draw and I think these would be really fun to draw. So maybe while I'm trying to decide between these two, I will draw some different shaped bottles because either one I'm going to need bottles. Some of the bottles you could think about drawing are thin at the top. I might do a thin oval and then 2 curved lines like a parentheses and a little line that's not quite connecting. I can draw straight down And then I could do a whole bunch of different things from here. I could make it really round at the bottom. I could make it come out and long. I could make it bump out several times. There's lots of different shapes you could do for the potion, and maybe depending on what's inside your potion might change the shape of the bottle. So I could even do a really square looking one. And if you ever want to put like a cork or a rubber stopper in and it looks like glass, I always do it almost square, but the angles come in a little bit, like they taper a little bit, and you'll be able to see through it so it looks like it's glass. I'm running out of space already. Maybe I'll do a really wide opening. And then bumps on the side. And maybe this one actually has a lid. So for the lid, I would just draw another line right there. So I'm gonna need way more than 3 bottles, but this is a good start. And I could practice drawing maybe some of these things. Maybe fizzy swamp water might look like. Okay, so whenever I'm drawing a liquid, I always want to draw another little oval here wherever the liquid stops. And since my swamp water is fizzy, I made the oval wiggly. And if it's fizzy, there's probably going to be little bubbles in it. Of these two, I think I'm gonna go with flying, but I might still draw what the other potion will look like later. So 4 bottles. I could use some of these shapes, but I'm gonna need to come up with at least one more for the ingredients. Save your plan. Again, you can sketch out some more bottle shape ideas. We'll go over more of them next time. And make sure to save your work. Don't lose it. Keep it with you. Your plan is important.